Today I'm going to be watching every Crimewatch episode ever made. That's 290 episodes across 29 seasons. But Sneaky, why are you doing something so stupid that no one asked for? Ever since I stopped reviewing Crimewatch videos, I've been receiving comments every single day asking me to make another Crimewatch video. So today I'm gonna put this pestering to rest by watching every single Crimewatch episode ever made so that I can end this cyberbullying. Y'all have gotten out of control, man. Have you forgotten who the Dragon Prince is? What is this bullshit? How dare you spread such blasphemy on my Instagram? This is bullshit! Does this hair really make my forehead bigger? Fuck, man. Cyberbullying hurts. I'm so heartbroken right now. Where? So after this video, I better not see another comment asking me to make another Crimewatch video, okay? Okay? Alright cadets, here's the plan. There are 29 full seasons of Crimewatch with 10 episodes per season, which brings us to 290 episodes in total. I reckon that will take me about 8 days to finish everything. Yay. After every day of watching Crimewatch videos, I'll be giving a short review of my day, and I'll also be picking out my favorite scenes of the day that I've watched so that I can roast them. I mean so that we can appreciate the artistry of Crimewatch. And at the end of this whole Crimewatch marathon, we'll be commencing the Crimewatch Awards ceremony, which will culminate in the title of the best Crimewatch episode ever. Let us begin! That was day one. Yeah, it was nice to take a blast to the past into the world of 90s fashion, boxy cars and giant brick phones. That's how old this show is. Also, I want to point out this amazing intro. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. Did you see how that bullet turned into a car? That's top tier editing. One thing I noticed about earlier Crimewatch seasons is that they would ask for help from the viewers to assist the police in apprehending the suspects.
If you were working at or past the vicinity of Block 2, Alexandra District Park, 3rd floor, and saw anything suspicious, please call the police hotline.
And then in the following episode, they would be like, thanks to your vigilance, we have now apprehended the suspect. And it just makes me so happy to be a part of the Crimewatch community. I did that. I captured the suspect, even though the crime happened 30 years ago. And also for some reason, police officers back then kinda looked like taxi uncles. But anyway, here are some of my favorite scenes from today. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. First of all, this robber is an epic failure. He didn't even ask his victim for anything. He just got up to his face with a gun and tried to kill him without even asking for any money. This guy just wants blood. Secondly, what kind of shitty Taobao gun is this? His gun jams at the very first shot. Which is, okay, understandable, that happens. Guns do jam. But when he tries to fire again, it jams for the second time in a row. What the f- Where on earth did you get this gun that keeps breaking down? From SMRT? And then he gets beaten up by the victim and he loses his shoe in the scuffle. Oh my god. What a loser. This is the worst robber in history. And it's so weird to see a gun in Singapore. It's so foreign. Unfortunately, security back then isn't as good as it is today. So we can all agree that security is of paramount importance, even when it comes to trading, as you would want to find a reliable platform to handle your money. Which, oh my gosh, is a perfect segue into today's sponsor, Octa. Octa is a globally regulated CFD broker with security measures and regulations that make it safe for trading. It was awarded the broker with the fastest withdrawal in Singapore in 2023. I mean, talk about speed and reliability, unlike this lousy robber that we just saw. One of the good things about Octa is that you trade with zero commissions and fees. Yes, zero commissions and fees. You can potentially earn on over 300 trading instruments without worrying about hidden costs. But as I have always mentioned, trading does come with inherent risk, so please do your due diligence and do not squander your hard-earned money away. Only invest what you can afford. But it's good to know that Octa eases you into the world of trading by making it as simple and streamlined as possible, and they also provide a lot of free educational materials. And if you're someone who's always out and about and rarely home, the Octa trading app is good because you can trade practically anywhere, anytime you want. So if you're interested to start your trading journey, you can download the Octa trading app by clicking the link in the description or by scanning the QR code. Also, Octa hooked us up with a deal where you get 2 times on your first deposit if you use this code SUSHITOP. Why is my code called SUSHITOP? I don't know. What if I wanted to be Sushii bottom? You can use this code SushiTalk for 2 times on your first deposit, meaning if you deposit $100, you get $200 to trade on the Octa trading app. Sounds pretty good to me. Anyway, back to my summary of day 1. This is one of my favorite episodes that I've watched in all of season 3. So basically, Thick Daddy Kwa over here was caught holding the hands of another girl when he already has a girlfriend. Kwa, naughty boy, huh? His angry girlfriend then rounds up a bunch of baddies and this random pedo-looking guy to confront him, and they do so by throwing many punches at him. Ouch, oh so painful, and oh so chaotic. Oh no, poor Kwa. However, I think Kwa handled himself very well. I mean, look at this guy, look at his moves. He handled himself so well by summoning the spirit of Ip Man to help him. Then we hop over to the discotheque where, you know, kids are having so much fun. Also, what's up with this music? It sounds so weird. And in the discotheque, his still angry girlfriend confronts him again, but this time she calls for backup. She calls a bunch of gang members to confront Kwa. And introducing the cutest lineup of gang members that we've ever seen. Look at them, they're so cute. But wait, watch how they conversate.
What? One. Come here, my one. Fire. Huh? One.
Is he a fucking NPC robot or something?
What? One. Come here, my one. Fire. Huh? One.
Why is he talking like that? What do you mean? What do you want? One fire. What do you mean? What do you want? Why is he vibrating like that? Like, is there an earthquake happening in Singapore? But I guess it is quite intimidating. Honestly, I would get quite intimidated if someone were to do that.
What? One. Come here, my one.
I would think he's possessed. What do you mean? What do you want? One fire. So those were my favorite scenes for today. Guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Day 2 is over. And yes, I got a new haircut. Not because I'm trying to cover my forehead, but because I want to look like a Crimewatch criminal. Day 2 started out rather pleasant. I was ready for my daily Crimewatch education. This season saw the introduction of a very chaotic style of filmmaking.
Ibrahim was on his way home from work. The woman was too stunned to speak.
I think the cameraman just had a stroke. The director just said yes when he was asked how many camera angles he wanted.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh my gosh, this scene is so epic. Who made the executive decision to execute this scene? Give me the names of the entire crew. I want to hire them for my videos. In episode 3 of 1999, we see a scamming medium who tricks women into giving sexual favors.
Chong got bolder that night. He started asking Mei Li about her past sexual experiences.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's actually a rather common thing. And it reminds me of the Adrian Lim case that I covered in one of my previous videos, where he would lure people into his home and then sexually assault them by manipulating them because he had this presence and power as a spirit medium. Wait, hold on guys, I'm sensing something. As you know, I'm a spirit medium and I sense that your qi is very low. In order to counter all the negative energy, you need to hit the subscribe button. Oh, wait, also, I'm communicating with the Dalai Lama right now, and he's telling me to comment, Sushii, your haircut is so cool and nice, and it totally doesn't make your forehead bigger. That's what the Dalai Lama told me to tell you. Another episode I found interesting was this Spider-Man burglar incident that was quite famous back then. In fact, there were a number of these Spider-Man robberies actually, where they would scale the HDB blocks to break into the house. But nothing really funny here, I just wanted to mention this episode because I thought it was quite cool. Day 3! It's the dawn of a new millennium. I started today by watching Crimewatch 2000 to 2003, that's 4 seasons. And I realized acting started to take a more serious turn in the 2000s. Like, it's way more dramatized instead of being a crime infomercial. We also have a young Stephen Chia as the host of Crimewatch 2001. That's amazing. Love you, Stephen Chia. There was also a lot more internet-related crimes because I guess the internet was just booming at this point. It's the introduction of the internet. And I'm not sure why they opted for this overly emotional intro. It feels like I'm watching a Channel 8 drama where an entire family dies. I started off my day with the most uncomfortable scene I've ever watched thus far. It is a reenactment of a middle-aged lady pickpocketing old men by hugging them. What the fuck is going on here? I thought the whole point was to be sexy and flirt with the old man so that you can easily rob him. Why is she comforting him like a little baby boy? 不用紧，不用紧, it's fine, it's fine, 不用紧, it's okay, it's okay, let me rob you, 不用紧, uncle. Look at his face, ayo, poor uncle, he looks so used and abused. I also learned that people can fall for the stupidest robbery tricks in episode 6.
Hello. You rob my money, huh?
My money,
Yeah. Hey. Hello. You rob some more money. Hello. Some more inside here. Come on.
That was just an example of how some thieves work in pairs.
That's the stupidest robbery I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest here, this guy, he deserves to be robbed. How can you be so gullible to fall for something like that? The guy literally dropped the $2 note right in front of you and you didn't even see it. This duo then preyed on another victim, but this time their ruse got a little bit better. This time they punctured the tires of their victim and then pretended to help him.
Had been studying Mr. Lin's movements for months. They decided that today was their turn to cash in.
Hello. The tire is punctured.
Oh no, how come the tire punctured? Oh dear, I'm in a hurry.
I'm free. I can help you.
You can help me, sure?
Yeah.
But it turns out that the victim is actually an AI dressed in a human sleeve because he sounds exactly like one.
Oh no, how come the tire punctured? Oh dear, you can help me, sure?
Oh no, how come the tire punctured? Oh dear, I'm in a hurry. You can help me, sure? You can help me, sure? Can you help me, sure? Or maybe the robber's name is Sure. Can you help me, sure? For some reason, I also watched a lot of very uncomfortable molestation and sexual assault cases. That would sound so weird if taken out of context. And I know this is very serious stuff, but it's honestly very hard not to laugh when there are scenes like this.
I'm a police officer. I want to check any cigarette in your bag or not.
He lures his victims to a secluded corner.
Okay, first of all, I think that they did a terrific job on the casting because this guy looks like a fucking pervert. The acting, however, I can't see how someone can commit sexual assault like that. Hey, don't touch my face. Are you gonna molest me or what? I'm leaving. Also, special mention to the director of this episode for deciding to add this gem of a voiceover.
Staircase landings and subsequently molest them after their attempts to retrieve his letters.
Yeah, that's definitely the scream of a 6-year-old girl and not an adult man trying to sound like a 6-year-old girl. Alright, it's the end of day 4. We actually have a lot of good scenes today, so buckle up. Today I was extremely delighted to see someone very familiar in this episode. Can you tell who that is? I wonder. Oh, that guy looks so familiar. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's right, baby. It's the one and only Stephen Lim Kor Kor. Yes, holy shit, Stephen Lim acting, oh my god. So naturally upon seeing him, my nipples stood erected at the sheer excitement of watching Stephen Lim act. But I was quickly met with disappointment because he actually acted quite well. Like, he was actually quite natural. There was no trace of weird Stephen Lim at all. I mean, knowing how he is in his videos, I'm quite disappointed to see him act so normal here. Here's a scene of Stephen Lim breaking down after being interrogated by the police.
Why?
Confronted by the investigators, Tan Chi-wee finally broke down and told the officers what happened.
Enough! I can't!
I have to say that he does play a good villain in Crimewatch. He looks like a shady scammer, you know? And in 2004, episode 7, we take a sneak peek into the Singapore's Special Operations Command, which I have to say, honestly, they look damn cool, except for their little magic school bus looking transport vehicle. Doesn't the transport vehicle look so cute and non-intimidating? How are they supposed to scare off a bunch of rowdy rioters with that goofy looking vehicle? I feel like they're about to hop out and sell me some ice cream. This scene has surprisingly high production value for a Crimewatch episode. They got a bunch of rioters and even a flame wall. I also caught a mishap that happened during this taping. So one of the officers fired a gas canister to disperse the crowd, and the canister landed right on an actor's head. Look at this. Ouch, man! Ouch! That has got to hurt. Hey, bro, you better ask for some performance bonus on that acting, man. In 2005, episode 2, we get introduced to the sit-up molester. Basically, it's a guy going around asking young girls to help him with sit-ups.
Girls, can one of you help me do sit-up?
Have you seen the boys' parts?
No.
You want to see mine?
咦，怪叔叔，咦，go away, yucks, you. And the funny thing is, he would bring them to a dirty old staircase landing. Who exercises in a dirty corner like that? Who the hell exercises in a stairwell? Like, there's so many public areas to do it, like in a field, on a playground. Anyway, PSA to all my young viewers watching this, if a strange man offers to bring you to a secluded corner, that's just a giant red flag. You should leave immediately. Okay, now who wants to help me do pull-ups at Pioneer Mall car park? We also got to learn of how predators prey on the young and vulnerable online, as showcased in this episode when Evo Devil 25 meets Peach Blossom 18. But turns out both of them were lying about their age. Clearly, as you can see from this very disturbing looking scene, the guy looks like he can be a father. So he brings her to a secluded spot, not to do sit-ups, but to just talk.
Right one yet? Anyway, I'm busy in my career.
Have you found one?
Can I kiss you?
No.
Why not?
And that was so weird to watch, man. First of all, does the man have zero EQ? Like, just midway through the conversation, he just randomly pounces on the girl and hugs her.
Have you found one?
Can I kiss you?
Like, that totally doesn't make any sense at all. It's not realistic that someone would just, guys, can I give you a hug? And I'm sorry to say that we have yet another sexual assault case that I watched today. I don't know why there's so many in these few seasons. This time, we have the Usain Bolt molester. Probably one of the best molestation cases. Wait, I shouldn't say that, right? Best molestation cases. None of the cases are good. Shit, how do I phrase it? Probably one of the best episode about molestation that I've watched. Yes. Whew. So apparently this guy would molest his victim once, run across the entire corridor like Usain fucking Bolt, go back up and then molest his victim for a second time. Hell no, boy. This guy damn busy, bro. Like, he's hard at work molesting people. Molesting, such a tough job to do. But I have to say that this actor did a damn good job in this episode. Like, he just looks like a pervert. He really does. Doesn't this look like a pervert?
And pulled his shorts down to his knees. He then presented himself right in front of his victim's doorstep and fondled himself.
I know I shouldn't be laughing, but look at that goofy face, man.
Right in front of his victim's doorstep and fondled himself.
Hee, look at my pee-pee. That's exactly how I picture a flasher would be. And the cream on top was seeing him running away, butt naked, fading away into the darkness. Another highlight episode is this, episode 7, 2007, where we follow a group of very obviously real gangsters, as you can tell from their very real looking tattoos. Wow. Boss, gang leader, Do you guys not know what the question mark tattoo means? It means he has elevated to such a high rank and reached gangster nirvana that he doesn't even know who he is. That's why there's a question mark. The question mark Tiam. I don't know if the producers are trolling us or not. Then the boys decided to head down to a tattoo parlor to, I don't know, maybe get an exclamation mark tattoo on their left butt cheek or something. Also, it's worth noting that this guy has a magical forehead tattoo as well that can shape-shift. Here, it's a straight question mark, as you can see. And later on in the episode, it becomes a more squiggly question mark and it's smudged. The first tattoo of its kind that can smudge. Fucking amazing. Today I basically stayed at home the whole day to watch Crimewatch. I watched 4 seasons again, and at this point I'm realizing most of these cases are actually quite similar. It's just in different settings. It's usually molesting cases, robberies, a lot of snatch theft, and of course gang fights, like this cute little gang fight I saw today.
It's really too much. Do you know what she did? What? She talked bad about us and passed my boyfriend a condom.
Wow, what camera movement. I gotta say, this girl really looks like an alien. Like, she pulls it off so well. Well done to the makeup team. Actually, I don't know if Crimewatch even has a makeup team like this early on. So in this episode, the girls brought their victim to a secluded area. And yeah, you guessed it, it's the stairwell. I think like 90% of the crimes in Singapore happens in HDB stairwell. So they brought their target to the stairwell to beat her.
The gang decided to film the bashing.
Oh no! And apparently they were quarreling over condoms.
Faced by the gang, Emily confessed.
I admit, I passed the condom to your ex. But only you knew, and I told not to tell anyone.
Don't accuse me, I never tell anyone.
I try to cause trouble among us.
Something about condoms lah, I can't even make out the dialogue over here. Then they went on to beat her up in the fakest way possible. You know, like this, beating you up. I just love watching Crimewatch beat ups. But one of the better gang fights I've watched is in episode 9 of 2008, where 2 big groups clashed. Yeah!
Matter for a while.
I like the sudden switch in tempo. It's getting me so amped up for the fight, man. As you can tell, this one was choreographed way better than that lame-o fight in the stairwell with the girls. In 2011 episode 5, I found the final boss of awful Crimewatch tattoos. You thought we saw the worst already, but psych bitch, this is even worse. Here we have Aang, the last ice bender. For some reason, he decided to only tattoo his face and not his arms or legs. Like, only his head has tattoos. And also, don't worry guys, this is not a dick. I thought it was one too. In 2011 episode 6, I realized that Woodlands has a lot of molesters.
In Crimewatch tonight, a doorstep molester who preyed on young women in Woodlands.
I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd molestation case in Woodlands that I've watched. Y'all keep saying Yishun has a lot of crazy people. I'm telling y'all, Woodlands is the home of molesters. Yeah. Really? You don't believe me? Careful when you all go Woodlands. Actually, don't worry, nobody goes to Woodlands. Holy shit, 6 days of watching Crimewatch. I'm so sick of Crimewatch. I feel like I know every single crime that has happened in Singapore. Guys, if you are a victim of any crime recently, just reach out to me and I'll be your private investigator. I can guarantee you that I'll catch the suspect in 2 days. All I ask in return is you help me with my sit-ups. Some highlights are, yes, it's the prostitute scene.
This movie is so stupid. I don't watch.
This movie is very popular.
Lame. I already said I don't watch. Stop wasting time.
You just want to hang out with your lousy boyfriend.
What did you just say?
Your lousy boyfriend from that stupid black spider gang.
Don't you think you can insult my boyfriend?
Why not? You're nothing but a prostitute.
How dare you call me a prostitute?
This brings tears to my eyes. It is the epitome of Crimewatch acting. And the highlight episode that I watched today is episode 5 of 2014. And in this episode, it demonstrated that you can get away with a lot if you're a hot guy from England and you are rich. The scammer would send some intimate pictures of himself and then ask some in return from the victim, and that's when the victim gets hooked, because now the scammer has blackmail material. The victim would then go out to meet her lover, but oh no, it's someone completely different. You're not a hot Englishman who's rich. Oh no, bamboozled. And I think you already know where this is going. He blackmails her with her intimates, gets a room, and then they fall asleep. So she then takes the scammer's phone and tries to delete her own pictures. But while she's doing so, she sees pictures of other girls in there. Oh no. However, all she did was delete her own photos and left left photos of the other girls in the phone. Like, what the hell? This selfish bitch. Aiyo, so selfish, help the other girls delete lah. But it turns out that the scammer has backups of her photos, so maybe that's karma for being selfish. And she realizes this and then commences emo montage. And the moral of the story is, don't send nudes to anyone you haven't met. And especially not to someone who looks like they belong on a stock image website. Hey guys, wanna hear the most intense spitting sound you've ever heard?
You call yourself my friends?
That's the most emotionally intense spit I've ever heard. But anyway, here are the highlights of day 7. I had the pleasure of rewatching another classic timeless scene featuring Chet Thundercock Daddy Jin Seong with his massive head jerk.
What's your name? Melvin. Melvin. Melvin is no name for a gang member. From today onwards, you're Xiao Wu.
Yeah, I already reacted to this episode, so I'm not gonna dive very deep into this. But I have to say, I know I trolled him a lot in that reaction video, but I have to say he's probably one of the most enthusiastic actors I've seen on Crimewatch, and he puts so much effort into his acting. He actually has the perfect Abeng face, and I guess that's why he's always casted as a delinquent. It's very convincing.
Oi, man!
Sorry.
Look what you've done!
Sorry.
Are you gonna pay for my shirt? Huh?
Accident.
Tell me who's your boss.
Come
Tell your boss now.
Okay.
Go!
Oh yo, that's so scary. What did I tell you, huh? So convincing, right? Even I got scared. Today I also got to see the worst dressed molester ever. So after inappropriately touching this girl, he moves forward to the next seat to touch another girl in full view of the first one. That's stupidly brave. And somehow both of them just allowed him to escape. But I think the real crime here is wearing these spectacles in public. He then tries to attack another girl, but this time she notices it and she calls her boyfriend, who I think got lost in the gym after clubbing. Because why is he dressed like that in the gym? We did it. It's the last day. Today I watched season 2022, the final episode 2023. Well, it's not actually the final episode. It's still an ongoing series, but it's the final full season. And I feel like this is the peak of Crimewatch era. Like at this point, there's not a lot of cringe moments. They are really trying very hard to make this show as professional as possible, which is good, but I am a little disappointed that there isn't much bad acting anymore, because that's one of the main reasons why I watch Crimewatch. But the editing is way better and they seem to be hiring better actors, so that's refreshing to see. In 2020 episode 8, I got to see one of the best tackles I've ever watched on Crimewatch thus far. Look at that, what the hell? Did you see the hang time on that tackle? That's some WWE type tackle, man. And in the final season of Crimewatch, they take things a notch higher in terms of production value. Now it looks like an action movie. Like the color grading is so intense. I also like how they now introduce the investigation officers. Look at that. What the hell? So high tech. There are even different angles of the officer's head on display. In season 50, they're probably gonna indicate the exact dimensions of the officer's left butt cheek. And I have to say, this is the first time I'm watching this season of Crimewatch 2023, and I noticed that they have way better camera movements as well. Unfortunately, this season didn't have much gang fights. It was mostly scams and fraud cases, but I guess it's a testament to Singapore's low gang crimes nowadays. And now we commence the Crimewatch Awards. Our nominees for Best Acting are Ah Xiong for his role as the gangster, Inspector William for breaking new heights in stunt performance, Veron for the best pronunciation of prostitute, and this guy, I forgot his name, for Best Molester in Crimewatch. And the winner is Ah Xiong for his dedication to the craft of being the most convincing Abeng on Crimewatch. Congratulations. The nominees for Best Gang Fight are 2016 Episode 10, The Melvin Beatdown, 2008 Episode 1, The Condom Breaker,
The gang decided to film the
2008 Episode 9, Clash of Clans, 1994 Episode 8, The Toilet Terrorizer. And the winner of Best Gang Fight is Clash of Clans for the best choreographed gang fight in Crimewatch. Congratulations. And finally, the award for the best episode of Crimewatch goes to 2013 Episode 3 for the most number of times it made me laugh. Thank you for attending the Crimewatch Awards, and I'll see you guys soon.